Hi everyone, it's Emma from Emma K Plans and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the first of a new sort of series, I guess, which is my Plan Ahead series, and this is in my 2021 Make Big Plans planner from Sticker Guru. And I'm going to be using this literally as my Plan Ahead planner, or I guess just planner if you're a normal person, but if you're in the planner community, you know what I mean. So I'm just flicking through it a little bit. So as you can see, I use it very functionally. So monthly spreads are pen and highlighter. I mark all of my work, my important dates, that sort of thing. And then I use leftovers for the weekly spreads. So that's what I'll be filming. I don't really think the monthlies are very exciting because it's literally just pen. But at least I can kind of show how I use leftovers to make a kit. So for the first week of 2021, I'm using a New Year's kit, I guess. It's not a kit. I'm using leftovers. So I found full boxes that you saw in my leftover full box collection. And then I was looking through trying to find colours that matched and realised I had the leftovers from when I used it. So this is the colours that I'd picked out, like the navy, the blue, the gold, that sort of thing. I was going to use marble, but I didn't end up using it. And then, yeah, I actually found the leftovers of when I used this kit last year in my main spread. So, and there's the the half box page there. So I ended up using it with a couple of extra things like the date covers, the date dots, that sort of thing. And I pulled in a 15mm strip and some Simply Gilded washi. So I bought like a whole bunch of 15mm strips off the Scribble Prints Co buy sell trade, and I've been pulling those into these spreads, which I'm currently 3 weeks ahead, or I guess 2 weeks, because this is the week that I'm living. It's currently the 2nd of Jan, and then I've done 2 spreads ahead of time because it's my plan ahead planner and I want to know like what's coming up and that sort of thing. So and I've done the bottom washi with the like the Simply Gilded washi with the 15mm strip. So that's working for me so far. Probably going to have to buy some more 15mm because I'll run out. But yeah, I do really like that style. So moving on to the actual spread, as you can see, the Sticker Guru planner has everything all set out, like the format for you, but it's also not set, like that doesn't make any sense. You've got the outline, I guess, like the sidebar and then the days and then the bottom washi and the header, but you don't have like the 3 different header sections and like it's not structured like that. So I really like that you can, follow the guidelines, but you also can kind of do your own thing with it. It's got like bullet journal dot grid if you want to use pen, so you've got the grid to kind of keep you straight. I use the grid to keep my stickers straight, and I find it really helpful. I honestly didn't think I was going to love it. I thought it would kind of bother me a little bit because it was not blank, but I don't know, I actually really like it. It helps me measure out stickers and that sort of thing. And yeah, I don't know, I actually really enjoy the dots. So definitely something to keep in mind. It does have the dot grid throughout the columns. So just putting down my glitter headers to start with. I had the perfect amount left, so I kind of made it easy. You'll see in a couple of spreads like coming that I don't have enough, and that's where I sort of have to pull in other things, but in this one I did. So I had 8 full boxes, which actually ended up working out perfectly. So I had 7 different ones, I guess, and then I had one that was the same skin tone of a different box. So I just put them on opposite ends of the page, and honestly you can't even really tell that they're the same, because I think actually the background is different as well, so they look totally different, which I was happy with. So I ended up with 8 full boxes, which I've kind of discovered is the perfect amount for this planner. So I use 7, obviously 1 on each day, and then I use 1 at the bottom of the sidebar just to kind of tie it all together. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm like, the dots were really helpful to space out my middle box because there's no lines and there's no headers. You have to like do it on your own or wherever you want to put them. I originally considered doing them all in a line, so for example all in the middle, and then having things I've got to do in the morning and things I've got to do in the afternoon. But I don't know, I just don't really love the way that looks. So I might try that down the line, but at the moment I'm happy with the staggered full box look. So those dots are perfect to kind of get that middle full box right in the middle of the two, like the top and the bottom. Moving on, I used date covers from Stella Beau Sticker Co, which I bought like a whole bunch of them ages ago because I just found I was needing date covers for things like this and in my B6, and I just didn't have enough. So yeah, I've slowly starting to run those down. I'll probably have to pick up some new ones soon, but they work for me. I love that they're kind of plain and simple, but not too plain, if that makes sense. They've got a little bit of something extra, and there's so many different colors. That's probably the best thing. So I always find a color that will match. Like, for example, this kit, it was like the teal color that I used in the Simply Gilded washi as well, was a perfect match for the date covers. So don't know when else I would use that color teal, so I was happy to use it in this spread. So moving on, I've popped the date cover. I don't actually think I ended up doing date dots because I popped the box up the top to show the dates, which I think you'll see very soon. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. Probably trying to find a sheet, I think. Oh no, I was working out what I wanted to do with my sidebar. So that was the girl that I ended up popping down the bottom, and you can't really see it because there's glare at the moment, but you will see I've got the same girl but with a different skin tone on Sunday. So now I'm just popping down my sidebar, and this is going to change a little bit each week, just depending on what leftovers I can find that match. But mainly I want to mark videos that I have, so either ones that I've got scheduled or ones that I want to film. If I've got like a checklist, for example, I can't find a weekly tracker, and dinners. So those are the two main things I want to track, and then if I can find habit trackers that match, I'll also pull those in. So yeah, I just spaced them out a little bit too far, so I ended up moving a couple of things down, but that's how I want to sort of do the sidebar, because it's actually supposed to be functional, which my planner, generally speaking, is not very functional. It's always been a memory spread. So that was my base. That's kind of the format that I've been following, and I probably will follow for these spreads. I just find that it works really well for me, and it just helps me see, like at the end of the spread, you'll see it's not full. I actually don't have that much on each, like on the whole spread, but it's really functional for me. So I can keep this planner open on my desk, and I can see exactly what I have on which day. So then I decided to do something that I used to do in an hourly planner that I had. It used to be my work planner. I had an hourly planner, but that ended up not working for me. But I ended up doing this washi thing. So it kind of marks out a chunk of time, and that's what I'm trying to visualize in this planner. So I can open it and quickly see, okay, Wednesday I'm working all day. I think I'm just looking over at the planner. Thursday all day. Saturday I'm only working for a little bit in the morning, and then Sunday all afternoon and evening. So it helps, like if I'm being asked to work, because I work at two different jobs. I have a full-time job, which I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So I work 4 full days there. And then I also have a part-time job at the local grocery store. So I often work weekends. So it really helps to have this laid down. And if like someone asks me to work, I can just look at it and say, right, I've got all of I've got all of Tuesday off, for example, or I've got Saturday afternoon off, or anything like that. It's just really easy. I'm comfortable taking this planner with me as well, like in my bag, because I feel like it's quite sturdy. It's like ring bound. It's not ring bound, I'm lying to you. It's spiral bound. It's got the laminated cover on both sides. I know this is a little bit off track, but I'm just doing the washi on all the days I have work at the moment, so I guess I can go off track. But yeah, it's like laminated on both sides with the proper covers. It kind of feels a little bit like Erin Condren kind of standard, if you will. The pages are a bit thinner than that, but that's the vibe. So I would have no problem kind of putting it in my bag and like being on the go. So if I get asked to work, or if I've got schedule a doctor's appointment or something like that, I can just pull it out, and I can easily see, right, I'm working Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm available, those other days, or I don't have any this week, but I might have a bill coming up, so I can just flick to it and see straight away, great, I have a bill coming up. That's something that I currently don't do or don't really have. I had that for a little while with my B6 when I was at uni. I was using that as a plan ahead, and then once the week was over, I would fill it all in with with memories, I guess, but I don't know. That didn't really work for me. I like to use B6 as a memory size, it's like the highlights of my week, or highlights of my day, and then a highlight spread, if you will. And then I have my A5, which is also a memory planner, but that is kind of like a journal / scrapbook. That's everything, good and bad, that happens. It's just like a log of my life, which is what I like about it. I like to fill out everything in that planner, so I can look back on the little things, on the big things. It's all in there. So I guess that's a bit of a breakdown of why I have 3 different planners, and the use I have for them. But to be honest, I knew I was getting this Sticker Guru planner, but I just wasn't sure that what I was going to do with it. Because I already had the 2 memory planners, and, I don't want to be buying more stickers just to fit it in this planner, and yeah, I really wasn't sure how I wanted to do it. But once I sort of opened it, and initially I got the inspiration from the monthly spread, of just doing pen and highlighter, and then I thought, hey, this could be my plan ahead planner. So I guess that's a bit of a background, a little bit off track, so I'll just bring it back for a sec. I then used the work labels, because I don't use those in my main spread. I find they don't take up enough room. I'm at work from 9 till 5, so this little tiny work label does not sort of take up enough room in my planner, so I don't use them. But for this, it was perfect. So I just pop them across the washi to kind of mark that work goes for that whole time. And then I'm pretty sure from memory I went in and wrote, I must come back and write stuff in, but I wrote the times that I was working. Friday then was Jan 1st, so New Year's Day, so I just popped that in. So I would, not that I would forget, but that's what we do as planners. We put things in, the main event of the day or whatever. So I popped that in a squared off half box, I think. One of those big boxes, I guess you would call it. And then I go in and write stuff in a little second, I think. I don't know what I'm doing here. Fishing through papers. I think I was looking if I have any bills this month on my phone, which is off to the side. And then I realised I don't. And then I'm filling in the sidebar. One little thing about that, I actually forgot how satisfying it is to pick up the planner by the coil and then fold it in half. In that one smooth... If you're a planner and you've used a spiral planner, you know what I'm talking about. When you pick it up at the top and it just flips in half and you pop it back on the desk. I forgot how satisfying that was, so I was really happy to do that again. Something for this planner that I like doing is popping in this top box the week. So for some reason, I am shocking with dates. I look at my calendar 4 or 5 times and I still get the dates wrong. So I like having up in my top corner, it's January, mostly, and it goes from the 28th of December to the 3rd of Jan. So it's easy, I can see that. When I go to do my main rewind spread or memory plans, I can look, okay, this is the week you're planning for. It's something that I did I just had a thought of it in this spread, and then I've done it in my next few, and I love it. So definitely something I am going to continue. Then because I had the 2 habit trackers, I decided to use them, even though I think I laid this spread down on Friday, so the 1st. So I already had done half of the week, but I knew what days I filmed, and then I just thought I'd pop skincare in there. But as I said, I didn't do it at the start of the week, so it's going to be for the end of the week only. Then I was trying to remember what videos I have, what's the word I'm looking for? Scheduled, but the YouTube, app on your phone is rubbish. You have to download a separate app to edit your videos and stuff, and edit your schedule, So that's what I'm doing here. You can kind of half see it, and then I just think I give up, and I ended up looking at my computer a bit later. Like you can see your videos, but I can't see when I scheduled them for, so it only says when I uploaded them, which is not helpful. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I just gave up, put that to the side, and I came back and did it a bit later. Or I just guessed, either way, because I got 2 videos currently scheduled for this week. Well, today's Saturday, so that's probably, one of them's already up, so that was my 2020 planner favourites, and then I've got one going up tomorrow, which is my Christmas wrap-up, I'm pretty sure. So all of my Christmas spreads and what I thought and what's my favourite and that sort of thing, so that should be you actually should have seen that before you see this, I think. And then just writing in my dinners, so this will be used in the future, so we're moving to our new house in 2 weeks, so I'm going to try and meal plan using this, but at the moment it's just tracking what I have had, I guess, in the past, so it will be a future thing, but at the moment it is just a log, I guess. So then I'm just going in and filling in that box. I'm trying not to use any foil or anything or go nuts, so I'm just writing everything in, keeping it really simple, pen and sticker leftovers, that's it, and then I just jazz it up a little bit. So I could have done a script, but I just wanted to keep it simple. Then I went in and, as I had mentioned before, filled in my hours, so my full-time job is just 9 to 5. That's nice and easy to remember. But then I like to mark what my other job is. So 7 till 10 I work this morning, and then I've got 12 till 9 tomorrow. So a nice long one. So flipping it open, that is I guess it's a spread. It's not really because it's not filled in, but that is my plan ahead and what it looks like pretty much for the whole week. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this format, and I'll see you next time.